You got your chair, but of course you have to put your stuff, drop it in there, so you don't have any place to sit. And then there's a table, and you leave the typewriter here. You know, when the shoes and bowling ball and rock.
Didn't even live here.
It's the way shop workers do it. And then over here, you just drop stuff here too on this one.
It's amazing.
I know. You set your pool table up, but then you throw junk on it.
You got your suit clothes.
Yeah, and you put your Sunday best there.
This is quite amazing.
I know it's phenomenal the way the shower.
It
Runs in the family. Here, you haven't seen everything. There's a kitchen. Hey, look, there's a refrigerator here. Look, beer and pizza.
Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up.
You can go back here. I remember I ate here once a long time ago. This I believe is the kitchen. And Mrs. Shower, her grandma, I was here. I don't know why. They invited me up for Thanksgiving dinner. And we had a nice dinner, and I think the table was here. But the kitchen got too small.
The kitchen got too small? How did it get too small?
I don't know. It got filled up.
With junk?
Then they had to move the refrigerator back. Now, here you missed.
The entertainment room.
Right. Yeah, that's true. We came in here and we all sat around. Now, you're going to miss the best part if you don't go upstairs. This has really gone downhill since I saw it 10 years ago because there were some nice women here.
It's going to take him forever to move out here.
I thought he was fixing it up.
Oh, it's okay. I got it
No,
now.
this is good up here.
Oh, I can.
You haven't seen the hole in the
I can
ceiling.
extrapolate.
No, it's probably worse. No, they may not be able to get stuff up here. So they can't.
You got the golf bag?
They got painting tape. Yeah, that's get the paint job.
Now, can you look up and see the sky?
Probably. Here's a room.
It's over the stairs.
The ladies, here's a nice room up here. Nicely appointed. Get your dead branches. This is the art room, obviously. Ooh. Gun and shotguns. So somebody, here's your bathroom probably, yeah. Doesn't work in your sink. Since it doesn't work, you might as well throw stuff all over it. That's not all you say, but it can't get worse than that, right? Here you go, your nice bed to sleep in, your rat cot. You got to put it up on something. Then when your sheets get dirty, you just throw them over there in the corner. If you get too hot, you can plug in that. If you get an old bed spring to stack up over there. Nice rustic farm. Oh, look, it goes up even higher.
Yes, that's the attic.
I hate to think of what's growing up there.
You can basically stand in the attic.
I mean, on top of stuff. They block the top. You can't get out because, the stuff is overgrowing the exit. Okay. Close that up real nice. Oh, look, here's another one. These children can stay in here. Well, this is actually pretty nice. You know, you got your triple mattresses here, put story mattresses here. They seem to like these things too. Now this is where you do your put your laundry, your clean clothes here. Your big screen TV, I'm sure that works real well. Your lockers, of course, turn them sideways. Now that you do need the rat poison.
What? What are you talking about, rat poison?
Rat tick. Seems like rat poison. I mean, they got a picture of a rat on it. So be careful going down here, Sammy. You can fall through.
I think the only thing you could do with this house is pull those down.
It seems like it. It's like your house in Beaver Creek. You'd be lucky to give it away. You know?
What?
You'd be lucky to have someone come by and pick. You'd have to pay somebody to come here. Here's where the lampshades go. In the plumber's plunger. Of course, no handle. Now that was kept up, you know. That's what it looks like when the building's kept up, as opposed to this, the barn over here, which hasn't. See, this barn hasn't been kept up very well.
Yeah. Probably wasn't ever painted like that. You know, so it went there.
Boeing, right? The barn is good. There used to be the bee barn. You know where you keep the bees.
Yeah, there's a bunch of flies coming in here. I'm trying to make sure none of them bite me. With whatever they got.
The bee barn was, I think it was over here, and somebody sold all the bees. Somebody came by and gave somebody a lot of money for the bees. They said,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I heard your bee farms are actually really.
The bee barn was real big, and for some reason, I never liked the bee barn, you know, because there's always a lot of bees buzzing around. And what about the crops?
Yeah, the crops look good. I mean, whoever is farming it is actually doing a good job with the crops. And like I said, the yard looks great. Whoever's mowing it.
Yeah, that's Tom. I know. The outside looks good compared to the inside. This is probably soybeans. You know, I mean, look at that.
Yeah, that all looks really good.
Think of. It's almost bad to see. Her grandfather came here, started his place up, and then he said, "Well, you're going to take good care of it, aren't you, after I die?" He says, "Oh, sure, don't worry, Grandpa."
That chimney is that's falling apart.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I think, other than that, right?
No, that's I'm sure there's so much water damage from the roof and the lack of gutters.
Probably. You can't tell because the attics I got, I couldn't get up there because somebody threw trash. And there was so much trash to get up the stairs to the attic that you couldn't get. You'd have to get. I wonder why people just throw their appliances in the front yard or backyard.
That's too bad. 'Cause, yeah.
It ought to be. It's a shame. Like,
Right. I'm sure.
I mean, it's like Jimmy said. It's like the Dayton house.
Yeah, in its day, it's probably a great
In his day, this is it. Everybody's proud to have a nice farm.